2 days after that email, the investigation was dropped. Leaving home this morning, the Director General said he had nothing to do with that decision.
Deliberately set up a Pollard review to get to grips with all the issues.
That's one of the babies going this weekend.
Thank you very much. With the Newsnight's reporting No, I didn't.
Tomorrow, Mr. Entwistle will face
yourself, little monster.
MPs about the Savile scandal. But this is much wider than just the BBC. Police have identified 200 potential victims and counting. Sally Biddle, ITV News.
Well, just before we came on air, David Cameron added his voice to the controversy, saying it was concerning that the BBC had effectively changed its story.
The developments today are concerning because the BBC has effectively changed its story about why it dropped the Newsnight programme about Jimmy Savile. So these are serious questions. They need to be answered. They need to be answered by these independent reviews that the BBC has established.
Well, I'm joined in the studio now by Steve Hewlett, the media commentator and also a former editor of Panorama, and UK editor Lucy Manning. But Steve, to you first. Now,
you little rascal. I can't get good photos of you because you don't sit still.
You've got to distinguish two things. First of all, there's what happened.
Do you?
Second is what they've said about it. The most damaging
You're going all up to Scotland.
of what happened, allegedly, or what some people think about what happened, is if it were demonstrated that the BBC's corporate interests had intervened or infected its journalism, that would be a kind of category 1 disaster. The BBC have always denied that. Panorama, in fairness to the BBC, have said they look as if they can find no evidence that that happened. In the meantime, you've got the nuts and bolts, the precise
walk on the floor. Yeah.
And it's been claimed for a while, but it's now clear from the Panorama emails that what the editor said was incomplete. Senior people at the BBC, the Director General, the Chairman of the Trust, and the Director of Editorial Policy have said things about this programme based on that.
Cutie.
So they've got there is a right of in terms of what they've said not being fully accurate. Does any of it amount to evidence that what happened was the class 1 scandal of corporate interests infecting the journalism? No, it doesn't. Not yet.
So what's your assessment then? Why do you think this was dropped? You don't think there was pressure?
They look at the Panorama emails. You know, there's a rather mundane. There's one explanation, which is that the editor said.
You can't go over there because somebody in there will think you're dinner. That's Daddy, by the way. Yeah, if you want to see Mummy. Mummy's in there. And this is what you get when you put them together. You're a rascal though, you are, aren't you? Into everything. Yeah, where are you going? Oh, you're going to sleep?
When I get accused of besmirching the reputation of one of Britain's most highly respected entertainment talents, which remember until 2 weeks ago Jimmy Savile was, I'll be able to say, well, even if I'm not sure about all of this, even the CPS will prosecute him. So there's a rather mundane explanation, which is the editor's not sure about the story.
Okay. I'm not very comfy like this, mister. Or missus. Please.
Well, that's right, and the MPs have certainly got a fair few questions for him.
Yeah, that's better. I'll lay down with you.
Is suggesting today why the BBC seems to have effectively changed its story, and MPs certainly want to know that, why it's taken so long for them to realise that they haven't got the story straight in the first place. The other question for George Entwistle, the Director General, is when he was told there was a Newsnight investigation,
She's had a first shed.
To me and to others, that he wasn't aware of the detail of that. Why?
I'm going on my shoulder. Look. Where's he gone? I can't see him. He's behind me. He's down there somewhere.
David Cameron spoke about Savile.
I can see your tail. Come on.
He's trying to recapture the political agenda, political correspondence. Did he deal with it?
I'm just going to grab this little devil though. I think he's going to sleep on my back.
It's a sterile debate that's got us nowhere, says the Prime Minister.
What are you doing?
Visit the Wormwood Scrubs in West London, he went on to outline how he hopes to change things. Firstly, making clear that crime must never go.
Got to be rescued. Well, what you saying, Mummy?
What a dirty word. It is important to society that the revulsion of the
He's on my head. So.
But that was not enough, he said. Helping criminals change their ways was also important.
Come with me to any prison in this country. And there you will meet, yes, muggers.
Bye for now.